contributing in community, they also join this meeting. So before moving forward, I'll just share this doc link so you guys can all like write your names in the attendees. I'll just quickly share this. And like if everybody has webcams on. Okay, so like if everybody have their like webcams on, it would be good. It would be good like to have a like chat with face on. Great. So like we will start before starting it, like always we introduce ourselves to the whole community, and you guys can also introduce. So first of all, I will go with myself. I'm Sudhanshu Dasgupta, and I've been contributing in Layer 5 since like almost a month, and I'm an intern here. And also, like if you have any doubts or questions related to any projects or anything, you can always reach out to me anytime. Great, thanks. Moving forward, Yash, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hey all, I'm currently meshmate at Layer5, also intern at Layer5. I'm contributing here since around 11 months or more, and it's a great pleasure to contribute here. We are learning so much, and that's we are expecting from for you to learn and grow here too. And yeah, that's pretty much about me.
Great, great. So you can see that we have pretty much guys who are already in community to guide you all in the community. Okay, so moving forward, like we have Archit. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hey everybody, I'm Ajit and I'm a newbie here or to any open source contributions. I'm currently a backend dev. I'm interning and I would love to get into open source with you guys and would appreciate your help with everything. Thank you.
Great. Okay. I get we have another Archit today. So
Oh,
Yes, actually,
okay,
that
guys.
was actually J3, and I just got confused where this voice was coming from.
yeah, I can see Sun. Okay. Yes, go ahead, Archit. You can also.
So, hi guys, I've been contributing to Live 5 from last 4 months, and it has been really great. I've learned a lot from here, and I hope this newcomers meetings bring something, teach something new to you. I hope you learn something new from here. And Layer 5 has a lot of projects to contribute to. So you can decide a project to contribute to from here. Thank you.
That's good. That's all like good words from Archit. Okay, moving forward, Vyas, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so hey all, so I'm PS Makwana and I am also a newbie. I have like worked on a couple of things in Meshery, and I'm currently working as a backend dev as my full-time job, and I'm looking forward to contribute to this project actively.
Great, great. Okay, Kaushik, would you like to go next?
Yeah, sure. So good evening all, and my name is Kaushik, as you all know. And yeah, currently, actually I was a technical salesperson earlier. I completed my bachelor's in civil engineering, but later on I got a knack in coding, and I was very interested in learning more new stuffs about software and thing. So I just jumped into full stack development, and I learned everything like the whole MERN stack. Now, as of now, I'm in search of a job, so in the meantime, I would like to contribute in open source. So I just joined this Layer 5 open source community.
Great, great. Okay, thanks. So next up, Jagati, would you like to go next?
Yeah, sure. I'm Jagati and I'm currently in final year. I'm doing information science. I am in Bangalore right now. I joined Layer 5 community yesterday itself and I was exploring the community. Maybe that is the reason I got called out yesterday for being active on the community.
Great, great.
I'm looking forward for more exciting experience and to learn more about Layer 5.
Yeah, sure. You are like you guys will all understand what the things and things you can get on to start with. So next up we have Aditya Gupta. Would you like to go next to introduce her?
Yeah, thanks for letting me to introduce myself. Good evening, all. I'm Adit Gupta. I am currently a second year undergrad from Lucknow, India. Right now, I am learning front end. I have done couple of projects in front end and looking forward to learn back end and understanding the code base of Layer 5. Thank you.
Great, great. Next up, Ashpash, would you like to go next?
Hey, Shubhanshu. Glad to meet you. I'm Ashwar. I'm currently in second year BTech Computer Science. Well, I was getting bored, so I joined open source, so I can do some work. Uh, I, I enjoyed an issue on the very first day of mine. That was fun and nice. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, okay. I guess your voice
Actually,
a
I'm,
little bit lagged,
actually,
but yeah,
I'm on the way. I'm going somewhere, so I have joined by that. So that's why.
yeah, it's good to know that still you are
Yeah,
being busy and you are being able to join. Great that.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Next up, we have Jaswant. Would you like to go next and introduce her?
Sure. So I
Can you hear us, Jaswant? Yes. Okay, I think he has some internet problems. I just heard a voice. Okay, if you have any problem, so you can always like introduce yourself in the chat. We'll happy to hear from you in the chat also. Okay, next up, like we can go firstly with Amit Kumar, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Hello.
Hey, Amit.
So, hello everyone. I'm a final year undergrad. I have currently exploring Layer 5. Yesterday, just got to know about it. This is my first ever time I'm joining Newcomers meeting. I hope I will be able to be a
Great, great.
fruitful contributor to the Layer 5.
Yeah, absolutely, Amit. Okay, next up we have Abhijit. Abhijit, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey everyone, I'm Abhijit and I've been with community since 4 months, and yeah, it's been great journey here and it's a lot of learning, and I hope you all will feel the same. All the best.
Great. Okay. Next up, like Abdur, if you guys want to introduce yourself.
Yeah, hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually MCA final year student, and I'm on my first year, and I want to contribute to open source. That's why I searched for some open source projects, and I came up with Layer 5, and I'm looking forward to contribute more and understand the code base so I can be a good contributor.
Great to know that. I guess more folks joined just if I'm didn't miss it. Okay, Rohit, I then you just joined, so you want to introduce yourself and
Yeah, thank you, Sudhachu. My name is Rohit. Hello, everyone. I'm a recent graduate from JSPM University, Pune, in computer engineering, and I've been looking for contributing to open source, and I'm a newcomer. Obviously, I attended last uh, newcomers meetup, and yeah, and I'm looking for projects to contribute in Meshery organization or project.
great.
Yeah, I'm also like proficient in one stack. I have a hands-on experience of one stack and also some backend API designing uh yeah experience.
Great. Thanks to letting us know the good thing.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I think we left with Joshua. If you can want to introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Joshua from Uganda. Sorry, I've just joined in a couple of minutes back. I've been around the open source field for maybe like 2 years, and I'm right now looking forward to learning more about cloud infrastructure and how they work. And I'm proficient in Java, JavaScript, Python, and Basic C, and I want to extend my knowledge. I'm looking forward to knowing all of you. I'm excited about this. Actually, I joined here in I was doing some Google search about how I can get involved in learning Linux and doing open source internships, and Google led me here. I'm happy to join you all. Thank you.
Great, great. Thanks for coming, Joshua. Okay. So like I think we have completed with some of the new folks. So if like I may have missed, so you can always introduce yourself in the chat. Okay, now let us go through some of items and things where like which newcomer had should to know and before starting. And like again, I'll just share the link so you guys can name your like write your names and attendees. So like we could know you. Like yeah, great. So starting with like, is this college strictly for newcomers? Absolutely not. You can see some of the folks who are already in community since like 4 5 months and 1 year approx. They have been joining this community to help you all who have been joining first time. So this is not a call like you should join as you are newcomer only. You can join anytime. It happens every Thursday. So if I like recommend you, like you have joined this week, you can join next week. You can help to the other newcomers joining from the next week. So yeah, it could help them a lot. Next coming like what do we do in this newcomers call? So it's we like let you know that what are the things, what are the area of focus like projects in under layer 5, and what are the focus like what are the roles and things and everything related to under what community we do and we not do, and what roles we are like community managers, what are mesh mates, what like maintainers do. So yeah, we have mesh mates which will Yash Sharma would like go next and tell you about that. Okay, so coming to that, first off, we have this newcomers member form. So if you have not, like we recommend you that you should first like go and fill this form because it will give you some of the access of drives and many things, so you can view and like anything. And we will also net know your information like or like yeah, as a newcomer, nothing much in that. You can just go and some normal informations. Great. Okay, next up, I think it's you. Like, Yash, would you like to go to the next points?
Yeah, sure. Let me share my screen. I will be continuing from here. Great. Hey, everyone. Let's discuss some of the part of designing. Some of you might be interested in the part of designing and how you can contribute. I think Archit already told you that there are so many places where you can contribute, and designing is one of the place where you can contribute. And so to start with that, you need to fill out this form. So here you can access the link from over here, and you need to fill out this form. Why you need to fill this form? The reason is that because there are so many places where you can contribute in the part of designing, and you might have different skills, let's say Adobe Photoshop, maybe Figma, and on other different applications, and we have different resources for you to start your contribution on that particular area. So to let us know on which you have more skills and you can contribute, this form is particularly for. So as you, if you are interested in part of designing or any kind of designing, you can fill out this form, and you can select, hey, I'm good with Adobe After Effects, hey, I'm good with Adobe Premiere, or anything. If you have any other skills, you can type over here. There's many things that you can work on. So yeah, that's great. If you're interested in this should be your first step to do. And after that, there's a bunch of things as a contribution in the design that you can do. One of is to access to the Figma. So most of the product that we design, let's say if we are designing Layer5 website, if we are designing Mishri, we will talk about that, what actually is Mishri and how you can start contribution that in that particular area. Maybe it's front end or back end, it doesn't matter how you can start your contribution. So let's say this is a Layer5 website. As you can see right now, this is a Layer5 website, and the whole website design is implemented in the Figma. And we have a bunch of other websites that are currently going on with the designs and implementation too. So you can access all the designs on by clicking on that, and you can get the access to the team, and you can access files. Just remember that to access the file, you need to first fill out this form. To access any resources in the layer 5, you need to fill out this newcomers form. As you will fill out the newcomers form, you will get access to the meeting links, you will get access to the Figma to any every resources that layer 5 have for you to contribute more smoothly in the layer 5 projects. Great. So let's jump to the other topic that we have in the dark mode in the Layer5. So actually, we recently implemented dark mode in most of our products and most of our websites and projects. So it might be possible that if you are doing this kind of such kind of big enhancements in websites and designs, sometimes their issues comes, regression issues comes. So if you are interested in contributing in that particular area, what you can do is just check out the website, check out the other projects that Layer5 have, and you can click on this moon button and you can turn it into the sun and check out, hey, I think this is an area that can be improved and it should be this and it should be this. It would be awesome if you give any kind of review if you have in your mind. So feel free for that and go inside the Slack and suggest if this button doesn't seem to you good. If you think, hey, this button can be more good in the style way or something, go and feel free to give any kind of suggestion. So this can be an way that you can start your contribution in the part of the designing. Awesome. So there is one design which is open for review. So what actually that means? Means I Lee posted this design for asking for a review from you guys. So if you have any suggestion, this is a design for operation model. So what actually is this model, and everything is very well explained inside the model itself if you click on this file. And for just a simple review, that there are designs that you can create and you can publish them. So there is a publish flow, and for that there are modals that you go through with. So there are reviews asking for that, so you can go and give your reviews, like this person is dropping some comments, and you can also do that. There are a bunch of other things that you can do on this particular now website, which is discuss.layer5.io. We will discuss this about this later soon. So yeah. And system. Great. This is an topic that might be interested for many of you, because System is a design system for the Layer5. Design system means there are a bunch of components that will be created that can be reused in many of the places, and we need both the design ideas in the system, both the front end part of the system. So there are a bunch of issues for you to open which are unassigned right now. So if you click on this, and you can find many of issues that you can work on, and there are a bunch of issues for you to work on apart from other projects. And most of the projects assignees are assigned. So on this website, there are a bunch of issues are open which are unassigned, and it's a great opportunity for you to jump in and work on front end part if you are interested in that particular area. So both the design and the front end part is needed over here. So if you want to volunteer, it's a great thing for you to jump in. Awesome. So let's come to the last topic of the designing, which is brand kit. And I think I already opened it somewhere. Okay, so I think we all know what actually is brand kit. So we recently published brand kit on the Layer5 website, which can help you as a designer to learn more about the principles that we follow about designing, what kind of colors we follow, what kind of font we follow, what kind of principle we follow for designing a logo or using a logo inside the websites. So I think if you are interested in part of contributing the designing, this can be your first place to explore and to understand principles and colors that we use. It's very well explained. If you scroll down at the last of this, you will find one more thing, which is mascots. So these are mascots created for Mishri project or Layer5 project. There are a bunch of mascots you can explore there, and you can download them from here, and you can use them in your GitHub profile or anywhere you like. So yeah. So it's pretty much about the designing part and how you can start your contribution journey in the designing. And if you need any help, don't hesitate. You can jump on Slack and you can ask for help, and you can ask where you can start and everything. We will make sure that you get your help. Let's jump to the next topic, which is what is measurement. I talked about that in my introduction, I'm meshmate. So meshmate actually are the persons who are contributing both in the technical area, both in the communicating area, project for a long time. And these are the people which you can connect with, which you can ask for one call, or which you can ask for guidance, which can be your mentor, and you can go to them and ask publicly or ask privately, uh, as you like.
I think Yash got disconnected. Okay, no worries. I'll take forward from here. Okay. So I think Yash was discussing of Meshmate and things. If you guys already aware of the design stuff. Okay, coming to Meshmate, the thing is like Meshmate is a person like who has already been in the community and he's been in coding and community stuff, everything. So he's the person like you can ask for help and just thing is like you can just go for first PR. If any person can lead you to your first PR, it would be that person. So the thing is how you can reach to a meshmate. We have discussed forum. I will discuss about that part. Like you can create topics or you can publicly like reach out to any of the meshmates, which I will just go to and just share who are the meshmates right now. Okay, so Anita, again, Noreen, Nikhil, who has been not active right now, but yeah, he's also one of the meshmate. He was the meshmate of the year last year. And Shivalamba, he actually goes to some of the like QCons and the community things. He's actively there. And yeah, Sharma, who is in the call, so you can also reach out to him. So these are the person you can go and ask your queries and questions and anything related to any community thing or coding thing, anything like that. Okay. Coming to next thing. Okay, we have discussed UI and measurement things. Now let's move forward with the project thing. How you now discuss about the projects. Okay. Coming to, we have this doc. I'll just quickly share this link. Okay. First of all, this is the main documentation website of Meshri. I'll just quickly share this link. Here you can go and see that each and every topic, how you can start your contributing journey, like how you can set up things and anything like that. If you want to like set up your Meshri, how you can start like Meshri UI. Each and every step is for detail, like you are in Mac OS or Linux or Windows, doesn't matter. So yeah, like everything has been detailed description in every there, so you can go and see like any of the topics. So this is a whole documentation website, not it is related to only like setting up your projects or anything like that. Everything related to that, what is the architecture of any like Meshri architecture, what you want to see, like about Meshri adapters, what are the adapters in Meshri, like Linkerd or like Prometheus Grafana, like that. So you can see and anything like that. If you want to know the information about that, you can go more deep. So everything has been listed here. Any concept you want to know, like anything, any task or any extensions we are providing here, like Ministry supports across like more than 220 plus integrations, CNCF. So yeah, you can everything, what are the APIs in being using in Meshri, everything is listed there. Just you have to go and see anything like that. Okay. Moving up to, I'll just share this link. Okay. So this is the list of like all good first issues you can start with, because like it's always good to start with some small issues so you can get a flow and start contributing in. So we have a list of all good first issues across the projects you can start with, and like yeah, you can just go through it and it's nothing to share on. You can just ask for yourself like you want to start with this. If you see any as issue has been already been assigned, ask that if it's been active or not, and you can retake that assignment and make a PR for it. Okay. Coming to up, like now we will discuss across the projects or like differentiating it. First of all, I'll tell about the projects which are running on Jekyll. Okay. First of all, we have this Meshri.io. So we have a Meshri playground, right? Meshri playground. This is the like a fourth like a front end for that. It will tell you about the features of Meshri. What does it provides? What are its features? So like I already told, it has 220 plus integrations. and like what features it provides, anything like that. So if you have any questions like why Jekyll, this has been made. So Jekyll is normal static site generator, and if you have like a so much less resources to show in the website, Jekyll is very good. It's good to work with that. You just have to be work with you have just need Ruby in your system actually, and like you can start contributing in meshi.io. So yeah, like you can go to the meshi.io repo. I will next share some of the repository overview so you will get to know where all these repos are and anything like that. Okay. Next up, which is made up of Jekyll, is docs.meshi.io, which I recently shared. So this whole site is made up of also Jekyll and Sass for styling and JavaScript, normal for JavaScript. Okay. So it is normal. Jekyll means normal HTML, CSS, nothing like that. So this whole documentation website is also made up of Jekyll. Okay. Next, coming to SMP spec, service mesh performance. So one of the feature of Meshi Layer 5 or Meshi provided that you can also measure your service mesh performance, and like what your if you make any infrastructure and you want to know about your performance, how it provides performance in the infrastructure, like what your infrastructure performance is. So yeah, like you can go through that, and it actually give some, we provide some of the test results. You can test your infrastructure and provide some of like what are the specifications. Like if you go to the dashboard, you can know one any of the designs or profiles performance here, what its load, what its capacity, and anything like that. Okay, if you just go with this, and you will get to know its results when this has been updated and anything like that. Great. Next up, we have this Nighthawk. Nighthawk is like a HTTP load balancer. So if you already know about that, it's like a balancing, giving a, it also about performance thing, performance analysis, nothing like that, of your designs, your infrastructures, and anything like that. So some of the part is used in C++. So if you're already in C++, you can start contributing in it. And the more important thing is like we have less contributors in Nighthawk, so it could be a good chance to take forward with the issues and any features you want to get on with. Okay, so these were the sites which are running on okay, right, running on Jekyll. Now I will share some of the tell about sites running on Gatsby. Okay, 1 second. Great. So Layer 5 main website, which is running on Gatsby. So it's Gatsby like a React framework. So it's if you know about React, it's you can already know about Gatsby. So there are much resources to show. So Gatsby is a good thing to use. And yeah, like everything is in there, what solutions, products, and if you just serve each and every sections, you will get to know about any community things, what resources you want to know about blogs, and you want to write blogs. I will also tell about that. You can do anything, stuff like that. So yeah, like any workshops you want to know, any books you want to get, or any labs you want to perform, and everything is out there. You can just have to go and everything like that. If you want to know about the projects, products, what it gives, mesh map, or anything, cloud native performance, Nighthawk, I already discussed, catalog. So yeah, like this main website which is running on Gatsby. If you know about React and anything like that, it's very like quick thing to know about Gatsby. Great. Next up, we have play.meshi.io, which is the main thing actually. Okay, so under Layer 5, we have a project called Meshri, which all you will be heard of listening like Meshri Playground. Okay, so under Meshri Playground, you will see an extension called MeshMap. MeshMap is basically like a Figma for DevOps. What you can do is you can drag and drop your elements or your components and create your own design. So for that, you need access. Actually, it is in beta, because when you get this access, you get a free Kubernetes account to use, and so that's why you need access. You have to fill this form. So and when you will get the access, you will see mesh map under Meshi Playground, playground.meshi.io. So I'll just quickly go through it. It could be a lot to digest sometimes, but I'll have a solution for that also. Okay, let it be load. I will just quickly go through that again. Okay, so actually what I was saying, that you have to get this access, and then you can use mesh map actually. And the mesh map is, I'll quickly go through this so you will be more. Okay, so you can see that mesh map has two modes actually, designer and visualizer. So designer is like, I just said that you can drag and drop elements and create your own design, and you can collaborate. So if you can share your design with your friends and your friend, and you can like together collaborate in your designs. You can comment in your designs, and we have a new feature of whiteboarding, which I will discuss, which I have made on also. So we have a new feature called whiteboarding. We also have a new feature of bubble set, which like we discussed in last development call, which is not important to know right now. So whiteboarding is like you can create your own text box, you can create your own shapes of any strokes, any color, doesn't matter. So the thing is, when you get this is a playground, anything like this is a dashboard. You can see your designs, your connections, your configurations, or like filters and designs, anything. Like if you have a Kubernetes connection connected, you will get to see some of these nodes namespace. And the thing is, when you get the access, you will see this mesh map. And what is this mesh map? As I said, you will get to drag and drop your components and create your own designs. So it'll take a time to load. Yeah, so yeah, like you can take any component, you can just drag and drop. Okay, we don't have a component in that. Okay, it's loading. Yeah, you just have to load, and you can create any, configure your element, your components, anything like that. Now we have feature called like text box. You can create your own text, anything like that. So it's a cool feature right now we have. Go and use it, get the access, and you will be love to use it. Great. Next up, we have this service mesh patterns. Actually, this is a like a front end thing. You will just, if you want to know about service mesh patterns, what is service mesh patterns is. If you want to know about the book, you can get O'Reilly published book, which has been written by Lee and Nick. So yeah, like it's nothing to more tell about. You can just go through it and get to know it. Okay. Another important thing, which I already told about mesh UI. So if you want have a experience in Redux and React state management, if you're interested in state management, RTK, anything like that, so it is a good thing to know. We have a doc for it, and like this is nothing too big thing. If you can't take it, like if you have big things to digest, like it's normal thing. It's just a Redux we use for state managing in mesh UI. It's a kind of old doc. We have not been updated actually. But if you want to know how the current state management is doing in mesh UI, how we use Redux, and how the things like cache issues, anything like that, the whole doc is there if you want to know about that. And it's also a good opportunity who is already been React and Redux to update this. We want to use RTK to in APIs and everything like that. So if any like interest in that, feel free, reach out to Slack and create issues, and you can start working on that. Okay. If I'm not shared this talk, I'll just quickly share. We'll have your questions at the last of the meet, so don't worry. Okay. Coming to now, so like, yeah, we have this cool looking video of Meshry Playground actually, sorry. So you can go through this and like, comment, and any feature you like or anything you want to discuss, go and like and share your comments here. Great. So I was saying that it would be hard to digest some of the things in this 1 hour call. So we have a solution for that. We have already some of the recordings and slides previously recorded. We usually record this call also, but like we do not, I guess we are not streaming this call right now, but we do. So we have such of the calls and recordings which we've been like majorly focus on that. If you want to know about more about Meshry deeply, about Meshry CTL, anything like that, any of the projects, how you can start working on, how you can set up, so our tutorial and Gatsby, anything like that, it's already been there. If someone has not shared the link, I quickly share it. You can get everything this in this talk actually, Newcomer talk meeting. Okay, so there is every slides and recordings which was previously recorded. You can go and see, and anything your doubts will be mostly cleared. Okay, coming to next thing, which is this. Okay, so if you don't miss any meetings, or if you want to know about meetings under Layer5, the most important thing is you have to go to this Layer5 community calendar, and you have to press this big fat button, add to your calendar. Actually, we have several meetings across the week. So first of all, from Monday, we have this website weekly call where we discuss about front end stuff about across all the projects, Layer5, Meshry, nv.mesh.io, anything like that. So if you are interested in front end, if you have any issue to discuss, any feature to discuss, you have raised any PR you want to discuss on that, or you have any doubt, like come to this call. It happens and Monday, or you can go to this. It could be different from your standard time. So you can go and like every Monday we have this website weekly call. Okay. Next up, every Wednesday we have this Meshery development call. Who is interested in like backend or DevOps or also front end related to Meshery, we discuss in this call. So it is like a great call we happen this Wednesday. And if you doesn't have any agenda item to discuss, come to this call and you will get to know how the we discuss about the issues, how like features are being discussed, anything like that. Okay. Next up, we have bi-weekly Meshery. Okay, next this every Thursday you get this newcomers call which you are attending, and bi-weekly we have this Meshery build and release meeting. I guess today is 30, so we will not have. We have this previous week. So if you have any interested in like GitHub workflows, CI/CD, any unit testing, so we have this Meshery build and release call. Pranav Singh hosts this call. So if you want to know about this, you can reach out to him anytime. Okay. So this was about the meet, and I'll just quickly share this link. This is not so important, but like if you, this is a like a Google Doc. If you have any questions or any queries, you can just go through it and ask here in this doc. Okay. Okay, we discussed most probably a few things, major things. Now we'll come to some of the notes part. Okay, which is like a core thing, and also just quickly wind up everything. I told you about Meshery Playground. So you can play with all the CNCF projects, which I told about the components. These are the CNCF components integrations which you can play with and create your own designs and infrastructure. So thing is, go and like you get this. You will get this form from two places under Layer5 also, or from play.meshery.io also. So you just fill this form and you'll get the access. Great. Next up, we have this learning paths. So if you want to know about service meshes and anything like, we have a learning path for you, two courses. There are courses. So there's an integrated terminal there. If you want to run your any Meshery CTL command or want to know how Meshery works and know about things, here there are some hands-on tutorials for you. You can go through it and just learn it about it. Okay. There was also a workshop held by Lee and I think Samyak. Yeah. So you can go to this workshop and there's a 2 hour a good call of service mesh workshop, how like they have discussed like a whole thing about service mesh. So it's a good thing to catch up with. Great. Next up, we have this tutorial. Okay, the thing is that you can't not only contribute through any of this code or community thing. We can we also support if you are interested in writing blogs and documentations or anything like that. If you want to record any videos, or if you want to like write any blogs, tutorials, feel free to contribute in that part also. We have some of the topics listed here, which is like not being so actively seen, but yeah, you can create your own topic, like sorry, you can create your own topics like related to any community, or we have some topics related here. I'll just quickly go this. Sources. One second, I'll just quickly go here. I'm not getting that writing program, but just quickly have to see where it is. Okay, I'll just show you later on. Actually, we have some topics listed. We have a Slack channel for it, Blog Kitchen. So if you want to write any blogs or tutorials, that is a place for you to discuss things on. Okay. Next up, the most important thing. So like you always have some queries and questions. So this is a place for you to create your questions and queries, which is called discussion forum. I'll just quickly share this link. Okay, you can go and create any your queries or topics you want to discuss on, or any questions related to on. Here you can connect with Meshmate, anything related. That there is no any like mandatory thing that you can discuss about that thing only. You can discuss anything and create your own topics and questions, anything like you want to know or you want to discuss. Discuss forum is your place. we use discuss forum because like in Slack you'll generally see in 90 days 3 months span the messages goes missing. You will not have that history, so that's why discuss forum is your place to write your questions and things. So if any people come after this 3 months 4 months, they will get a context of that question if they have the same question. Great. Next up, another thing like community handbook. This is the main important thing actually. Okay. First of all, I go with the most important things. I guess it's 2015 only. We have 15 minutes left. Okay. We have the repository overview. Actually, there is a distribution of front-end projects. If you want to know about front-end projects, if you know about back-end projects, we have a maintainers for each project. So there is like layer5.io, mesh.io, and which framework does it use, what maintainers are been maintaining these projects. You can also see some of the backend positions, so it could be a good time to like get on with it and start contributing and be consistent. Nobody knows that your name could be next year. Okay, so the thing is like every like mesh map use React and cytoscape, so the drag and drop elements which you will be seeing, that is a cytoscape nodes. So yeah, like layer 5 cloud, which is also React, there could be seeing some of this program participation. So this is the thing, like when you get consistent and like you are engaging continuously, and yeah, like so then you can be invited personally to these projects, layer 5 cloud and mesh map, because these are the private projects right now. So when you project contribute to the other projects and anything like that, and you are consistent contributing, so this is a special program participation, so which can lead you to any of the internships also. So yeah, like this is next thing to know. So we have some backend projects also. You can see what. So the thing is like whole backend of any of the project is completely based on Golang. So whole backend is made up of Golang. You can see. So this is the thing. So what thing you will see, it's Golang and its packages. Great. So this was the repository overview. I'll quickly share some of the things more. Another thing is mentorship programs. So Layer5 performs participates in one of many of the mentorship programs like Google Season of Talks, GSOC, and the most important thing is Linux Foundation, LFX. So you can see when you go to the LFX, you will see Meshri is one of like the leading project of LFX. So we have this 3 month span of like LFX Foundation program. So yeah, like this is also, we used to participate in MLH, but currently we are not. So it is like future we can also participate in MLH, and we also participated in She Code of Africa. So yeah, Africa contribution. Yeah, these are the some things, and we also have a program called writing program. I'll just quickly share about that. So thing is like which I was saying, that you can not only just code and anything like that, you can also contribute to writing. So there are some like how you can contribute in writing. You can create blogs, resource, workshop, anything, like you can create your own host events on your places or anything like that, and record videos. So the thing is we have some good topics related to, if you want to start on like under DevOps, under community, anything you can pick and start writing on. And I already told that your discussion of this topic would be in Block Kitchen. We have a Slack channel perfectly for that. So how you can submit and review writing, you can just go through it. You can give a Google Docs, you can write in blog or anything like in Google Docs and submit it for you. Okay. Next up, coming to this handbook, we have few more things like how you can start, like when you want to create your PR, some of the guidelines you can follow. It's basic guidelines. If you, like you should already know, like that you can have to first ask for the for the issue. Then when you get the issue, then you can create PR, because if you create PR without getting assigned to any issue, it just create a conflict between other contributors. So it's good to just get assigned first of all the issue. If you see any of the issue has already been assigned and you doesn't see any activity from that assigner, so it can also, you can also like give a sweet call that are you contributing in it, are you actively in that issue. If you're not, then I will happy to take that issue and create a PR. So yeah, it's a normal definite process. Just you have to follow this, and you can create your PR and anything like that. Okay. So these are some community roles. You doesn't have to like, you already know rules. Okay, some of the, I just some of the thing community roles. Okay, yeah. So we have a committee role as committee manager. You can see some of the committee managers, Vivek, Vishal. I'm also a committee manager. So like, yeah, I think, yeah. So this committee managers, you can just, we have a meshmate, we have community managers who manages this community. And you can also ask your questions, anything related to community or project to community managers also. So yeah, these are the some of the roles. You can also, if you contribute and you want to get these roles, you're you can also get this meshmate and community manager. So okay, coming to next thing, like if you want to share your experience to this call and you want to ask anything and anything like that, I already shared our discuss forum. This is like place you can just go through it and ask your, what was your experience in newcomers call. It's just a sweet thing to know. We can work on it if you doesn't like anything. Okay, next up we have this, it's all like, I just quickly share first this link. Okay. Okay, so like we currently reached 4,000 stars in GitHub for Meshri. So it's always to good support any of the projects you are contributing. Go and hit that star button and we get to know that, yeah, you have started that project. So we certainly crossed the milestone of 4,000 stars. And we are also looking forward, we can get 5,000 stars very soon. So yeah, like you can go and start your star Meshri, and it would be very good to get thing to support any of the open source projects. Okay, so this was it, some of the things we discussed and many of the items. So the time is like now, you can have your questions asked by like unmute yourself, or you can ask in the chat. It would be good if you ask your questions or queries. Do you have anything by unmuting yourself? Well, happy to answer you. Okay, you can ask any questions or queries do you have. We have 10 minutes, 9 minutes. You don't have to be shy. You can ask any question. Just, doesn't matter.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Initially, I was assigned an issue regarding the adding the Cortex integration in screenshots, but I really don't find the Cortex integration in the mesh map. So
yeah, actually, see, this is even like a good question. Actually, many of the people will face that. Yeah, like you will not find that integrations, many of the integrations, because that has not been implemented, has not been created in mesh map. So thing is that you, for now, you can get any of the screenshot. Doesn't matter that that is being used right now. But the thing is, you shouldn't, when you can see that this PR fixes that thing. You can, when you create a PR, you see that PR fixes word written. So you just have to remove that. You have to just write that what PR you are working, what issue you are working on. Because if you just write that this PR fixes, then that issue will also close when
yeah,
you
it
PR
was
fixes.
closed, right?
Yeah, so because that we can go forward with that now, because we doesn't have the integrations right now. Second thing you can work on is like that, there are many of the repositories out there. I doesn't have the link right now, but you can, when you go Google and Google it, that you want to, like, if I say about AWS, so, or console. So these are the projects, like these are the open source things which you, when you Google it, you will get some of the YAML files of their their under their projects or anything like that. So what we have that in Playground, we have import functionality. So you can either import a YAML file, or either you can import, I guess, YAML file, or yeah, like YAML file, you can import it. And so you can just, like, in that way also you can have your own that separate uh, integration thing. For right now, we doesn't, someone has not created that integration, that's why you are not getting it. But we will get happy to know, like, if you personally create one.
Okay, sure, I will try.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so any more questions we have? We have 16 participants today. Yeah.
Sorry, I hope I'm not.
Yeah, Unnati.
interrupting. Yes. So I was just adding to the contribution part that Achut and Yash and Abhijit said. Maybe you can also post about today's call on your social media handles. I mean, this is a great contribution. I mean, this is considered as a great contribution as well. Tag us, share our learnings, what you learned today, and maybe give us a shout out. Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Unnati. Yeah, it's a great thing to do when you can help others to know about this meeting so they can also join next time.
Yeah, like we do just for information, we do bi-weekly, we do tweet bi-weekly. So this week we didn't tweet it, but yeah, next week we will tweet. It's a bi-weekly process. So yeah, but it's a great suggestion. Thank you, Unnati.
Okay.
Thank you.
We have 16 participants, only 1-2 questions, I guess.
If you get any questions after the meeting, there is no worries. You can ask in the Slack, you can ask in the discuss forum. It's not necessary that you should ask in this call. And yeah, if you have some mic issues, you can also jump in the chat. We would love to help you over there too. So let's wait for 5 to 10 more seconds if there is any other issues. Otherwise, we can move. We can wrap this today's meeting, and we would love to see you in the website's meeting on Monday at around
Okay.
6:30 p.m. Right?
Yeah, from IST actually it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a question from Kaushik. I know React.js but not Gatsby. Yeah, like if you know React, I think 70%, 80% you know Gatsby. It's nothing more than that. What we use in React, it's a framework of Gatsby. It's the top level thing. So yeah, like you know React, you can contribute in Meshri. Meshri uses a whole pure React. I think Next.js. So yeah, like Material UI, that thing. Yeah, you can obviously contribute. This is nothing to Gatsby thing. If you start contributing in, you can learn Gatsby also. I also learned in that process also. Okay. System, actually mesh system is a design system. You see Bootstrap, you see Material UI. So system is one of that project where like reusable components are there. So you can call those components like it's a UI thing. You can call like a button, you can call like a model, you can call like a dialog. So system is a design system. We will soon have a website for it also. There is some process going on because it's a new project system. So we'll have a cool looking website for it shortly actually. Great. We have 3 more minutes. So if you have any questions, or you can ask in discuss forum as Yash said, and Slack also.
Yeah, quick question.
Yeah,
Do I need to know Docker before I jump into contribution?
No, not certainly. You don't have to know about Docker. You don't. If you are contributing in backend, then it may be, but it's not mandatory. In frontend, it's obviously not mandatory.
Okay.
To know about Docker. Okay. We'll wait for a minute more. Then we can wrap this call, and you can ask your questions if you have one.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah, Jagati.
Yeah, so to contribute in the backend, what are we supposed to learn? If considering I'm a complete beginner and I just know like few programming languages.
Yash, would you like to answer this?
Yeah, sure. I was reading the chat. So can you repeat the question, Jagati?
To contribute to the backend projects, what are we supposed to learn first? Like the basics, or is there any roadmap to like learn?
First of all, I will suggest to join the meetings regularly because that particular area is important to understand how project works, and to what you should know. It's just a basic Golang you should be knowing about, and yeah, that's the only thing that you need for now, because most of the backend is written in the Golang. So if you have any little bit knowledge of Golang, you can start working on any kind of code for issues, I guess.
Thank you.
Along the way, please do, whenever you are working on anything, just share your progress inside the Slack. Share what you are working on. If you have any issues, share that too. If you didn't find any issue to work on, share that particular too, that hey, I'm interested in contributing, but I don't have currently any issue assigned. I would love to help. This helps us to know that you need help, so that we can reach out to you. Otherwise, it's difficult for us to know that you are in a little bit, you need help. So always share what you are doing.
Hey, hi. I wanted to know, like, for someone who is like interested into DevOps and or like in Docker and Kubernetes, what would you suggest? Like, which projects would you suggest to contribute?
I think Mishri is one of the best project that you can contribute to, because the all the work that we do inside the Mishri, it's all around the DevOps and things, GitOps and things. So I will suggest you to join the CI/CD meeting, which holds on every Thursday, bi-weekly actually. It's on bi-weekly. I'm not sure it will be today or not, but it's on every Thursday, uh, on bi-weekly Thursday. So you can join that. We discuss about Docker, CI/CD, and GitHub Actions, and many things that are related to DevOps and GitOps. If you need any more information, I will suggest you to read this doc that Sudhanshu is sharing with you, because most of the information is already written over there. So it might help you to get started.
Meshri,
Thanks.
bi-weekly, which is yes already said. So Meshri is also one of Meshri development call. It happens every Wednesday. So I just shared that calendar. You can also join this link. We discuss about backend and DevOps thing there also.
Okay. Thanks, Ash and Sudhanshu.
Okay.
And does Meshri uses React in its UI components?
Yeah. It uses React and it uses React. It uses React. Yeah. I was just Next.js also it uses like material
Yeah,
UI
yeah.
combination, everything like that.
Yeah, so I am currently learning Next.js, but I haven't learned it completely yet.
Yeah, it's like if you know React, it's enough. You can start
Yeah,
contributing in. It's not mandatory to
thank you.
know about JS. Yeah.
Yeah. And for React.js, like the best project to contribute in Layer 5, which one is will be it? Like Meshri or Systent?
System using TypeScript actually.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in TypeScript, Meshri is whole made up of React. It's that is the main thing to go on. A Layer 5 main band website also uses React, but Gatsby it uses. So it's also not so separate from React. You can also contribute in. No, it's also a normal CSS thing and React thing, making components. So Layer 5 website is also one of that you could start on. You can start with Meshi if you solely determined on React.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that.
And regarding the documentations, where can I get the documentations for each website? Like, is it available in that specific website itself?
Yeah, it's first of all at the start of the meeting I just shared about docs.meshi.io. I'll just quickly go again. So this is the thing. Okay, this is the actually a doc. I'll just quickly share one second. We have a new doc coming up, actually new website doc coming up, which is docs.layer5.io. I'll just one second. But the link I shared, docs.meshi.io, it's you can get everything in it. Or if you want to know specific about more things, like we have a new site coming on like docs.layer.io. This is also a thing you can go on. And under Layer 5, you will serve, you will get everything. Okay.
I think Sudhanshu, we are on time. So yeah.
Okay, so I think we are already over time. Okay, so I just if you missed your names, you can write your names. We'll have this call next Thursday again. So it would be good if you join. And yeah, let's wrap this call. And today we don't have that bi-weekly call. So let's see you on Wednesday, Monday website call. Okay, everyone, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye all.